there's only certain things you can control on show day, and one of them is your tan. So I've ordered some tan online from a place called All Star Health, and the reason I say where I got it from is because it's become quite hard to get hold of, I've found, and I would think that that's because people are going to shows and letting the in-house tanner tan them up, and that's just not something I'm prepared to do. I've always used Dream Tan. One year was 2015 when I didn't use Dream Tan. I used something different, and I always regretted it. It never looked as good. So I insist on controlling what I can control, and tan is one of them things. Here's the Dream Tan. Pot will last you one show, so that's for the Northwest, and I got another 2. I might be doing the WFF the day after the Northwest, and then hopefully the whole thing is about qualifying for the Britain. So yeah, these are the Dream Tans that I use. I've got my own thing that I do, and I use a Pro Tan base the night before and the morning of the show, and then this will be applied backstage, and then once that's sort of settled on my skin, we'll apply like a sheen. This is the sheen that you apply after you've put the Dream Tan on. It's far better than baby oil. It's a professional, it's what it's designed for, so it gives you a really good look. This just gives me some energy when I'm dieting. Doing this in the morning just gives me a little lift. Takes away some joint pain, makes my joints feel better, and I time it away from workouts, so I didn't train yesterday. I have Wednesday off. You shouldn't cold plunge after weight training. So I time it so that it's after a day off, my plunge. But I try and do this every week, as well as on top of the contrast therapy that we go to. Four minutes, 13.5 degrees it went down to. Just sets you up for the day. This is the first thing that I see when I open my curtains in the morning. It was something that Jon Bridge said to me in an email, and I told Bav, and she kindly printed it off for me, and it's on the bedroom mirror now. So as soon as the curtains are open, it's the first thing I see. It really motivates me to go and attack the day. I'll tell you one thing that I've noticed this last couple of weeks is my sleep's gone terrible. I get off to sleep all right, but waking up early and earlier, just feeling like I'm ready to go. The funny thing about it is, I'm getting awful sleep scores. Last night I got 50 something, but I feel fine. That's the mad thing. And my mate Mark, who's done plenty of competing, he said to me, your body becomes more efficient, and I just feel like I don't need as much sleep.
Right back. Yeah, the hamstrings. Yes. Blow out. There, that's it. Judges are down there, so you always lean forward and touch. Just relax there. Just want you to try just to see how it looks. Instead of doing too much bending, just obviously feet out, pushing your quads that way. Yeah. There, yeah. You just come down a bit too much.
Yeah.
So you're losing your stature. So there. That's it, lean forward a touch. Yeah. Squeeze that quads in, squeeze that quads in. Excellent. Right, transition side chest. Yes, tricep, side tricep. Yes. Good job. Turn and face the rear. Stop, that's it. Stop big first, that's it. Rear lat spread, hamstring and calf. Hamstring squeeze. That's it. Right, roll forwards. Go into rear lat spread. Hooks. That's it. Good. Much improved. Rest. Turn face the front. That's it. Not too much weight. There, that's better. Stand big. Let's tidy these hands. We've got thumbs. Hide them thumbs. That's it. Tidy hands. Right. Hold 7. Abdominals and 5. Wow, your midsection awesome. Right, then we're going to hit, that's it. Blow out. Oh, look at that quad. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Yes, relax. Big again. Final pose. Most muscular. Blow them there. Yes, you're shocking. Shocking. Yes, and then from there, leg forwards. Whoa! Look at that! Yes! Stand up big. Yes! Right. Front biceps. Front lat spread. There we go, that's it. That's it down there. That's it. So we're down and then up there. Squeeze. Side chest. Yes. Side tricep. Excellent job. Turn and face the rear, stand big. Tidy hands. Right. Rear lat spread first. Rear lat spread, hamstring and calves. That's it. Forwards. Come back to that lower back. That's a good pose. Circle up. Crunch it down there. Squeeze. And then elbows back. Good. Now lean back, that's it. Good. Excellent. Good rest. And we can just sort of rotate around from that, you know what I mean? So you get two aspects. You get the thickness. So you go in that back biceps. So there you've got thickness. Yeah, and now elbows forward and then down a touch. There. That's it. You've got the width, you've got the V taper. Turn the face in front. Right, abs and thigh, 2 poses. Get that control stopping. That's it, you play around with that quad. That's it, you can push that knee back. Top flat striations are coming there. Yes. Right, final pose. Most muscular. Yes. And then circle. That's it. Yes, knuckle to knuckle. Yes. Fucking shocking. Yes. I don't think I've ever seen it this good. This is your lifetime's best condition. It really is.
For 2 weeks.
And there's another 2 weeks.
The difference in 2 weeks is
Well, there's another week, is it was the last week will be carving up.
right, you put your stuff on and we'll work out.
Last night was a check-in again, and it was another good check-in. So I knew I'd had a good week, and Jon was pleased, which obviously makes me pleased. Made a lot of progress, got a lot of fat off. He actually said my midsection was looking world class, which is a massive, obviously massive compliment. We talked about doing a show today. There's an NAC show in Middleton, I think it is, and we spoke about possibly doing it, but when we got home, Bav and I had a chat about it, and we just thought that I'm going into this show, rushing into it really, a bit too last minute. So I've decided to just not do it and just make today another day about making progress and getting more body fat off. And my aim is obviously, just like it has been, each Friday to go up and impress Jon with what I've been able to do in the week. And I want this week to be no exception. I want another good week of getting leaner. This is a walk that I do, sometimes called Fall Birch Reservoir, and it has like a steep gradient going up, and then when you get to the top of obviously the reservoir, you can do a loop around. And for when I park at the bottom, up the hill, round the reservoir and back down takes about 45 minutes, so it's perfect really. So final 2 weeks now. I emailed Jon Bridge this morning and just asked him what about leg training, because I know we always used to cut leg training in the last 2 weeks, so I'll see what he says about that. My usual leg day is a Thursday, so maybe I might need to do them earlier in the week, or maybe just stop doing them now, I don't know. Then the week after next is obviously the week that we're going to be carving up and things. So realistically, I've got another week and a half to get last bits of body fat off that I can. And then I imagine probably from about Wednesday of the following week, it'll be carb up time. But we'll see what plan Jon provides me with. What's the reason that bodybuilders stop training the legs in the last couple of weeks before a show? Or if they don't stop training them, they back off the intensity. The legs are a big muscle and they're prone to getting inflamed and holding water. And you know, you're not trying to build muscle in the final week or two before a show, so it is just about maintenance. At that point, we tend to back off our legs, either, like I say, not training them or just lowering the intensity. So that's why I asked Jon the question of how he wants me to do it, and he said more sets, less straining. So that's what I'll be doing, and it's something that I believe in, because many years ago, say about 15 years ago, I hurt my knee and I had some time off, and I noticed my legs then, this was before I'd even heard that theory, and I noticed my legs then did get more lines in them and things. So I thought there is something definitely to that theory about the legs becoming inflamed and blurring the definition. Yeah, for my legs this week it'll be a few more sets, but nowhere near the intensity and less weight, and hopefully they'll look better on the day. A couple of weeks ago I went for a sauna and I saw an old school friend, and I had this drink bottle, and he saw it and went, "Avengers, eh? Which Avenger are you?" I said, "Captain America." Well, this is not Avengers, it's Animal. So I'm not an Avenger, I'm an animal. I did some posing practice tonight. Usual, I try and do some posing every day, holding my poses twice round and doing my routine twice at least. And I'll be honest, I really didn't feel like doing it today. I've had a tiring day, feeling the diet. But you know, you can't only do things when you feel like doing them. Sometimes you've got to force yourself. And tonight was one of them nights. But I went through it regardless. And it'll all be worth it on the day of the show when I'm on stage. And hopefully my routine goes fluidly. And I'll be glad that I put the work in. But yeah, it was one of them times where I had to drag myself out there tonight because I really didn't feel like doing it. Okay, so this is Mark. Mark's been helping with my posing each week, and this is Alan. So Alan, you're Mark's coach, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And today we've come into the gym, just going to run through some posing. Mark adjusts me out as I look at my poses and just adjust where he feels necessary.
In the beginning, when you're going into it,
Yeah.
remember about saying about the exaggeration. You come in up into it, and then it's a floor.
Yeah. Rushing it again.
Yeah, just it's easy done, but just try and think to slow it down.
Yeah.
And then don't have your hands like that. It's a bit more because your hands are kind of like that.
Yeah.
It's like a opened up. Yeah.
Okay.
And then turning round into it, so you're going from there, and then we flow into it, and we want one line, one continuous line.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll try.
That's the same problem as you.
Exactly.
What's that?
I did exactly. I said to you, didn't I? You know, when I turned round into that, and I said, Alan kept saying, "Lift that arm up, lift that arm up."
The bottom arm?
Yeah. You need that continuous line.
Right.
That's it. That's better. So yeah, so you're in that. Try and just Is that right, Al, or am I doing it? I've heard so, you've forged it into my brain.
So let me copy you.
Yeah, so we
Straighten me out.
yeah, straighten your arm.
There.
Easy's down there.
Yeah, that's a straight line there.
Yeah, it's because my arms are.
What you got
It's
to
like-
do, if you're going that way a little bit, then you've got to raise it up a little bit.
Right.
Depends on your back. You try to make it
So you adjust me to where should I be there?
a little bit up. There, that's it.
Yeah, it's just because when I do it, because probably it's the way mine's higher up, so you pulling it up, you get in the line. So I go like that, where you're just a bit higher.
Yeah.
So just transition from it, from the archer into that.
It's not bad.
It's not. We're just being.
Just like,
Yeah.
more symmetrical.
Yeah, we're just being highly critical because we want it.
No, yeah, I wouldn't
want it
put- yeah,
to.
you
You know what I
wouldn't
mean?
put-
Oh, no, just a little bit. You still look good, but open it.
Yeah.
Make it wide.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like those little guys, they hide away when
Be quiet, I'm not saying a word.
they hide away when they pose.
This is being critical now. You know.
No, I know. You're trying to get me perfect. I appreciate it. Yeah.
It'll look so much better.
Fingers down as well.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah. So it's like that.
So you're up like that.
Just like
Yeah. It's only these where the fingers are like that, but when it's like you want it.
right.
Like that, so
Yeah.
perfect idea.
Bring it up. Yeah. Yep.
Better.
Yeah.
What you've got to do now, morning, afternoon, and evening, go through that routine 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
give you that bit of stamina for, you know, if you get called out 4 or 5 times, you're going to be
Yeah. Stage stamina. Yeah. Just keep practicing.
keep practicing.
Mm-hmm.
It's what a lot of people don't do.
Yeah.
They-
Yeah.
you know, you train
You always
hard.
say that, don't you, Mark? Yeah.
Hammer the training, hammer the dieting, and you
Yeah.
forget about that. You're just
Yeah.
shutting it
Yeah.
off now,
Yeah.
aren't
Which
you?
is an important thing, isn't it? Yeah. Well, when this all started, Mark said to me, just only certain things you can control. You know, your tan and your stage posing into it, and the rest of things are out your hands, aren't they? Once your prep starts.
And the thing is, it's a good practice in the heat, like it is, because that's like a practice under the lights in it with the heat.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this next 2 weeks, if it's like this, practicing posing in this.
Mm.
And you've got a ribbon underneath your feet.
Yeah.
And the aim is just to stretch that ribbon doing that. Now do that again and watch his legs.
Yeah. Have a look at that in the mirror.
You see what I mean?
Mm.
Now you do that all week. If you're in a queue
Right.
at supermarket, do it. If
Yeah.
anywhere you are,
Yeah.
keep doing it. And what that does, when you're in that lineup, you'll never relax your legs as long as you remember to just put that little bit of
Yeah.
tension on there.
Yeah.
And you saw what happened. And all you've got to do is that little twist. And you'll end up with cuts all down your legs there, all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have to do it hard. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
watch.
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Stood how you were stood before, and then do it that way, and just see the difference.
You know, you don't even have to lift your feet up. Just
Mm. Yeah.
Don't think your feet
that's
are
another
wrong.
little trick of the trade.
Just think you with your
And the
legs.
more you do that, see those cuts that come, separation,
Yeah.
it'll get more and
Just
more
keep doing it.
separated.
Yeah.
And if you do it all the time, I do it all the time, the separation's incredible in your legs,
Mm.
just by doing that.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Seriously steep climb this morning. Look at that view. Bolton Wanderers Stadium there. But this is a seriously high incline, and it's pretty much non-stop from where I parked the car. And I was just thinking to myself, when I'm lean as I am and I'm pushing hard like this, worried about losing muscle, you know, it's a constant battle in the mind. I'm drinking my branched chain amino acids and trying not to worry. But I think head games like that definitely creep in towards the end of a prep. They're probably there all the way through, really. Self-doubt is a big one. Like I say, as you get lean, you become very fearful of losing size, and I'm very aware that I don't have size to lose. I've worked hard for my size, so obviously I want to keep it, as all bodybuilders do. The last thing Jon Bridge said to me was now it's your glutes and your hamstring, which is always the last bit for me. And I want to be able to see pictures of myself when this is all said and done and be satisfied with the back shots and see some definition in my glutes and hamstrings all the way from head to foot. That's what I want to achieve this year. My goals are not about winning or as much about winning or where I place as being happy with what I see at the end.